are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today we're back on the Paladin, guys. Last episode we completed Shadowfang Keep, and we also got ourselves Varigan's Fist. Awesome weapon. We put Fiery Weapon on it as well. Excited to check it out today. We will be heading to Red Ridge Mountains to do so. Just want to see if we can upgrade any first aid first.
I've heard it said that Warcraft
Need 150.
has a book that is sure to help
Not close.
your first aid techniques.
Yeah, we talked to Deneb Walker. We got all the manuals.
Greeting. May the light protect you this day.
All right, Holy Light rank 4, Concentration Aura. Gives a 35% chance of ignoring spell interruption when damaged to all party members within 30 yards. Players may only have one aura on them per paladin one time. So we now have another aura. It's kind of cool. So if there's 3 paladins in a group, then they can get every single one. Seal of Justice. Fills the paladin with the Spirit of Justice for 30 seconds, giving each melee attack a chance to stun for 2 seconds. Only one seal may be active on the paladin at any one time. Unleashing the seal will judge an enemy for 10 seconds, preventing them from fleeing. Your melee strikes will refresh the spell's duration. Only one judgment per paladin can be active at any one time. And then Blessing of Might rank 3. Nice. Seal of Crusader rank 3. Guess it just does a little bit more damage. 95 melee attack power. Paladin attacks 40% faster. Not bad. Well, there we go. It's quite a few abilities. Let's get Might up there. Seal of Crusader rank 3. Seal of Justice now we have. Supposedly that's a prot seal. Too sure we would ever really use it. Sort of like maybe it's good. It stuns pretty much. It's maybe good for PvP. Probably not. It's an interesting seal. And then Holy Light rank 4. I'm not too sure if I should downrank Holy Light, like have a rank 1 as well. But we have Flash of Light, which is a faster heal if we need one. We also have Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer, guys. So that will be nice for a few hours. Not too sure if another one's coming up anytime soon. Seems like next one will be in a few hours. Yeah, here we go. Off to Red Ridge Mountain once again. Then once we hit level 24,
where is it you would like to go, lad?
probably Hearth, back to Ironforge, and then make our way to Black Fathom Deeps. Maybe I should be picking up some quests right now. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Focus on getting some quests for Black Fathom Deeps. Let's check them out here. Researching the Corruption, Twilight Falls, In Search of Thalrid, Knowledge in the Deeps. Quite a few quests for the Alliance to get. Black Fathom Villainy. That's inside of the dungeon. And the only chain is Research of the Corruption, so the Corrupted Brain Stems that I forgot to pick up. I wish we picked those up when we were doing the Paladin quests, so I'll have to actually complete that later. Maybe we'll get into a group and they'll help us get all the brain stems. I hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Heard some more news about the Burning Crusade. I think I've talked about this already, but the raids are going to be pre-nerf. And the dungeons are going to be post-nerf. So the dungeons are going to not be nerfed, while the raids will be nerfed. It's kind of the heroic dungeons is what I'm talking about. It's kind of interesting. So people are finding out that the heroic dungeons may actually be harder than the raids.
The Blackrock clan must be destroyed. The
Which is
enemy has
kind of
invaded
backwards
our
because there's
land.
better loot in the
These
raids.
mountains fall under the sovereign right of the King of Stormwind. Our sources tell us that the leaders of each unit within the clan are known as champions. You'll find them in their encampment to the north, just west of the road to the Burning Steps. Magistrate Solomon wants
there's
these
a
foul brutes dead.
level
Slay
60
15
here.
Blackrock champions and return to me. The
Hopefully they
Blackrock
get rid of
orcs
him.
have
This
traveled
mage is
from
gonna
the
try to
Burning
kill him.
Steps and claimed Stonewatch Keep to the north.
Get
From
rid of him.
there, they maraud the areas north of Lakeshire and keep
Nice.
its citizens in town penned like cattle. Help rid Lakeshire of this menace. Kill these Blackrock orcs and bring me 10 of their battle-worn axes as proof. And although Blackrocks threaten us from the north, we've received reports of more in the
He
south
saved Lakeshire.
pocket of Redridge. If you find any there, then they too should be hunted.
There we go. That mage Frenry saved Lakeshire from the undead priest.
An enemy of Stormwind has taken up residence in the eastern foothills of Redridge. This wicked villain uses the arcane to spread terror and misery upon our town and our people. Under the name Morganth, he conducts his evil business. Morganth now controls the Shadowhide Knoll clan to perform his biddings. As stated by the law of Lakeshire, aiding a criminal of the kingdom is punishable by death. These vile gnolls must be killed. Turn in 10 Shadowhide pendants to me, and you shall be rewarded. I do say, this is not good at all. I did not realize that Stoutmantle's situation was not unlike ours here in Lakeshire. What action is so important that it calls the Stormwind army away from its people? Bah, I should not ponder aloud. Here, messenger. Accept these coins in exchange for your service to the township. I might call upon you again. I require your assistance once again. I have written to Lord Ebonlock requesting that he sends his trained guards, the Night Watch, to help with Lakeshire's defense. It is imperative this message makes it to him swiftly. You must exercise extreme caution. Ebonlock is the mayor of Darkshire in the heart of Duskwood. Do not stray from the roads. Murlocs are becoming a problem. Larger groups of the fishmen are dropping anchor along the shores of Lake Everstill and fishing up a storm. We need them gone before they eat all the fish in the lake. Hunt Murlocs. Bring me 8 of their fins and I might have something for you.
There's Belly Grub.
Lake Everstill is famous for its spotted sunfish. There's always demand for them, and I'm
See if we
running
can take
low.
him down.
Bring me a batch of 10 and I'll barter well for them. If you can't fish yourself, then maybe you can get them off the Murlocs. Targor
big
the
hit.
Dread served under Gath Ilzog as Supreme Executioner. His methods were ruthless, even by filthy orc standards. Men who fought bravely to defend the kingdom were tortured on his whim. Now, he is being held in the Stormwind Stockade, sentenced to die. Yet something is amiss. One of the bureaucratic nobles put a hold on his execution. I am sure foul play is in the works. Put an end to Targor the Dread, adventurer, travel to the stockade, and behead him before trickery is upon us.
Once again, my garden was trampled and pillaged. And I know the brute who is doing it. It's that forsaken boar, the one Marshal Maris has taken to calling Bellygrub. I won't be able to replant the daffodils until next season now. Ruined. All ruined by that
guy's a
one
beast.
menacing boar. Put an end to that pest. Show me his tusk and I'd be happy to reward you. He seems to spend his time foraging in the fields southwest of Lakeshire, but occasionally he roams over here and into my garden. Nothing would please me more than to make you some Redridge goulash. But there's a slight problem. During the recent orc uprising, I fed the entire brigade of Stormwind troops. My cupboard is now bare, but if you can provide me with the ingredients, I'd be happy to oblige. Just bring me 5 pieces of tough condor meat, 5 great Goratusk snouts, and 5 helpings of crisp spider meat. Finally, the menace is laid to rest. Thank you, adventurer. You have done me a great service. The garden shall be in full bloom this season.
All right, there we go. Took down Belly Grub. We picked up a bunch of quests for this zone. Not too sure if we'll do all of them, but we'll do what we can. Nice chest. I might have sniped it from that guy. Poor guy. My bad, champ. Got a couple health pots from it. Pretty good. Should probably equip those now. But yeah, I don't know why they're doing this, but the heroic dungeons are not nerfed while the raids are going to be nerfed. So people will probably end up skipping doing the dungeons and just going straight to raids once they're done with their attunements, right? Because you have to get attuned to Karazhan. Do we have any mobs in here we have to fight? Just mystics? Are there any mystics in here? There's Ardo Dirtpaw. Yeah, looks like it's mostly just basters. So, TBC will be pretty chill. It seems like it's going to be an alt-friendly, just a fun time. Don't really have to join a guild to do the raids, since they'll most likely be nerfed. From what Blizzard has said so far. And they're all friendly because of, you know, the count shared reputation. So once you farm rep on one character, it is now shared with all characters. Which I think is pretty good. And we'll probably farm that rep on this character, Paladin. And the reason why is because we get a pretty awesome racial as a human called Diplomacy, where reputation gains are increased by 10%. So if you are going to farm rep, best on a human. So take you 10% less time. Let's see if we pull a bunch here. Kind of lucky we didn't pull. 60 Roadrunner. Oh my gosh, this guy scared the crap out of me. Yanked that guy once and he died. Yeah, TBC will be pretty chill. Like, if you're nervous about joining a raid group for TBC, you should do it. It's going to be very, very chill since they're going to be nerfed. Some players don't like it, but I don't really mind it. But I think if they're going to nerf the raids, they should nerf the heroic dungeons, right? But I guess they want to have some challenging content. And the raids will be challenging. They aren't going to be like... But they're going to be much easier than they're supposed to be. And Epic Games, guys. Hope I... wish I told you guys this earlier. But they're doing their Christmas... it's like there's Christmas giveaways. Like every few days they give away, or every week for the Christmas, for the holidays, they give away some pretty good games. This first game that they gave away is Hogwarts Legacy. I got that game. I played it on the channel. Pretty good game. And I'm a person who never got into the lore of Harry Potter at all. Like, I never read the books, never watched the movies. Might be in trouble here. Oh, I have to run, dude. He's healing him. Yeah, we have to run. We don't get dazed. Yowler, don't mess with the Yowler. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, great game. I really enjoyed the wizardry in that game, like the battle, the way you would fight as a wizard. It's pretty cool. They did a great job with it. Very smooth combat. The combat was my favorite part. Surprised we haven't had like an expansion for it yet or anything like that. But a pretty good first game. I think it's free till the 18th. I've already bought it, but I got it again on Epic Games because why not? But it was pretty good game. Awesome free game, that's for sure. Interested to see what the next one will be. I think we can't really handle 3 unless I... Oh no. These guys going in? Here, I'll kill the Mystic. You guys can have the rest. We wrecked that Mystic. You see what that was? That was Fiery Weapon. See what happened there? What are my actions? Yeah, Fiery Weapon hit for 7. And we crit him for 292 damage. That's insane. Fiery Weapon didn't hit for anything. Is that what it hits for? 7? We'll see. Let's see what another Fiery Weapon hits for. It's not much, but it's better than nothing, right? So we got some brutes here we need to fight. Just get rid of this Mystic. And you can hear it when it procs. It's like an explosion. Like that. Did they tell us what Fiery Weapon did there? Doesn't look like it. There's some holy damage. Fiery Weapon hit for 40. That's pretty good. Not bad. Let's see what another one hits for. And the game looks awesome too. Hogwarts Legacy. Like they did a lot of work inside the school. The school looks amazing. The world outside the school doesn't look as like polished, but they did a great job with the school. There's a lot of detail in there. So we'll look for some more brutes. Most of them are in the cave there. There's 2 brutes here, but there's 3 of them. There we go. Let's blow up this Mystic. Sure, we can do it. To give ourselves a night. The chest here. It was a fun game. I enjoyed playing it. Pretty solid free game. I hope they get some other games I don't have, though, up there that are pretty good. This is usually the best time to... like, during the Epic giveaways, every weekly games. It's usually the best games come around this time of year. Three bashers. Can we deal with 3 bashers, or are we just gonna get bashed too much? So it's looking like we're getting bashed quite a bit. I think we can handle it. This weapon's amazing. It's just casters. We have to blow casters up. I think that's why we had trouble with that pack of 3. Not only did they have Yowler in the pack, but we kind of just let the caster cast on us over and over again. Is this guy a basher? Another mystic. We are looking for brutes. I think this is a quest chain too. We'll eventually get a quest to fight Yowler. And Emmanuel Macron congratulated Claire Obscure Expedition 33 because, which is wild, because they won Game of the Year, which is cool. Like, but like a prime, like, you know, a leader or president. I think it's president of France. Pretty sure it's president. Yeah, Emmanuel Macron. He congratulated them for winning. That's kind of crazy. Like video games getting recognition from politicians. Gaming's getting pretty huge now. That's for sure. I think that's the first time I ever heard that. Like a leader of a country congratulating a game for winning Game of the Year. Just all bashers here. We're looking for brutes. We'll just head back this way. There's one. We just need 2 more after this one. There's the orcs that hide behind. There's some orcs here that hide behind these rocks. You're a low level, like, I don't know, level 14, you run up here. They can scare, they can run up on you and throw a net at you. It's pretty funny when it happens. It happens quite a bit, actually. But since we're, 23, it doesn't really happen to us. But if you were 14, they would run right at you. A lot of people die to those guys on their first character. We got the Barbaric Axe of the Wolf, 2-handed axe, 11.9. Damage per second, 3 agi, 3 spirit, 3.6 weapon speed, pretty nice, but not even close to as good as Varrigan's Fist. Oh no! Look at these horde scum, dude. I swear that druid killed me, man. You remember that druid? Who, like, moonfired? I swear that's the same guy. I'm not going even close to those guys. Even though it doesn't matter if you die, but it would suck because we have Rallying Cry the Dragon Slayer for another hour, so... It would suck to die. So we'll just avoid them. They clearly like ganking lobbies while they wait for TBC. That's how they have fun. Horde in Redridge. Is it Lakeshire? I think it is called Lakeshire. Something like that. Maybe somebody will hop on some horde and kill these guys. Or hop on their 60s. That would be fun to get on my mage. I'd have to come to layer 2. We could probably kill them. Be kind of tough though. I would need help. But if I got a nice poly on one of them, 2 of us could just burst one down. Can't poly a druid though when they're shapeshifted. But if we can catch the druid before he shapeshifts, that would be pretty good. Playing it safe. Should we just get out of here? There are some quests we can pick up in Ironforge. Knowledge of the Deeps is one of them. See, there's a 51 Paladin. I don't know what that guy can do. Who's this? Is level 60 Warlock?
Greetings. Thank you for all your help, Adventurer. Adventurer, the gnolls are still out there. I can hear their baying as they hunt in the hills above Lakeshire, and one cry is louder than the rest. Yowler, their leader. Kill Yowler
okay,
and send
Yowler.
his pack scattering. Bring me his paw as proof, and be careful. This gnoll...
No, I'll replay that one. You can replay it just by clicking
Adventurer,
this.
the gnolls are still out there. I can hear their baying as they hunt in the hills above Lakeshire, and one cry is louder than the rest. Yowler, their leader. Kill Yowler and send his pack scattering. Bring me his paw as proof, and be careful. This gnoll is their leader for a reason. He is no mongrel.
Alright, let's go deal with Yowler. It's a popular place to gank Alliance, Redridge, because it's so close to Blackrock Mountain. It's the right way. Wonder what the Horde equivalent of Lakeshire is for ganking lobbies. Like for the Alliance side. Let's see what's in this chest. You got a lot of chests today. Couple silver bars there, nice. thinking Stranglethorn Vale, but doesn't really count. Pretty much a war zone for both sides. Maybe Stone Talon Mountains, Ashen Vale. I wonder if they can gank me. I have, I got killed before, though. When I was just questing here. Drew just came up and... There's only one? No, there's a bunch of them. We gotta run. Yeah, he came up and he just moonfired me and I died. I think it was like level 14. Alright, we'll turn this in and we'll head back to Ironforge. We'll pick up Knowledge of the Deeps.
Hey there. Be careful. Again, thank you for your help.
Pretty nice ring.
The Wind Army is so busy dealing with the orcs, they don't have the troops to protect
These
Redbridge
boots look
from
better,
local
though.
threats like the gnolls. 3
strength, 5 stam. Mail boots. Gold
Fully
militia
wise.
boots. Put those on. I don't know why they're called gold militia boots when they're not even really gold at all. Alright, so let's head back. Earth Ironforge. And we'll pick up Knowledge of the Deeps. Seems to be just up here. There's other quests we need to turn in as well. Stonegear's Search. I'll probably get rid of all these Redridge Mountain quests. Except for Messenger to Darkshire. We'll probably end up going to Duskwood eventually.
Talk to me. As you might know, I collect lore. Oh, lore. Powerful lore. Lore that opens doorways, and lore that can awaken those who sleep. There are rumors of an old piece of lore, the Lorgalis manuscript at the bottom of Blackfathom Deeps in Ashenvale. That place is the old dwelling of long-dead elves. Elves who held great knowledge before their city fell to ruin. Search Blackfathom Deeps for the manuscript. Do this, and I will not forget it. Not even after the end days.
I will pick that up. I want to see if there's any more quests for us to pick up here. I usually just go to Wowhead to look here. Search of Thailrid. Seems like we have to go to Narcissus for that. And Twilight Falls. It's also in Narcissus. So it's probably where we want to go next. I also want to hit level 24 as well. Not too sure if there's any quests for us to do, though. In Darkshore. Looks like there's maybe one or two. I wonder if we could farm for brain stems now that we have this weapon. I think we were with somebody that had it when we were farming it before. Alright, here we are back in Dunmoreau. I wonder what the other quest is here. No gain. It's a dungeon quest. I guess we'll pick that up. That's for Nomergon, which we'll probably do Nomergon at least once or twice. We're almost at a part of the game where you just have a bunch of dungeons to do. Like we can do Black Fountain Thieves and the Stockade at 24, and then pretty much after that we could probably just hop into Nomergon and Razorfen Crawl. Or, you know, Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. Dungeons are they're kind of a journey, though, to get to. For the Alliance. Scarlet Monastery is just north of Undercity, and Razorfen Crawl is in the Barrens, Southern Barrens.
Since the accident, all Norn thinks about or talks about is cleansing Nomerigan of the Trog infestation and finding a cure for the sickness that plagues it, adventurer. Luckily, Razzle and I are close to some kind of cure, either that or the recipe for a really powerful rum. We won't know until we test. Naturally, in order to test our theory, we're going to need a few things, namely fallout from the irradiated Trogs in Nomerigan. Fill up this file with the green glow and bring it back.
Hello, adventurer. You're here about the task I have, eh? It's good to see a young person like yourself whose blood burns at the prospect of adventure. I heard that a rare ore, incendicite, was found in the wetlands in a cave northwest of Algazgate. Incendicite is volatile stuff and hard to use without blowing yourself up. But I'm sure if it's smelted the right way, it could make cannon shells that pack a mighty punch. Get me incendicite ore and I'll find someone brave enough to experiment with it. Oh, and to extract that ore from a vein, you'll need skill in mining. If you don't have it, then bring a friend who does to that cave.
Yeah, okay. Guess we won't be doing that then. That quest. Probably not bringing a friend that has mining to complete an incendicite ore quest. There's usually a lot of Horde in Duskwood, too. They like to gank Darkshire as well. Which is kind of a shame. They're both great zones. Red Ridge Mountain and Duskwood. And to be honest, the Horde usually doesn't gank it. It's just the reason why it's getting ganked is because people don't really have much to do while they're waiting for TBC to come out. But it looks like we almost had a war in Redridge. The priest brought a friend after he got killed by the mage. And then all it takes is for the mage to bring it for a couple friends, and then the horde brings more friends or more guildies. And then it becomes a war. Alright, so we're going to fly over to Menethil Harbor, guys.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peak
And we'll make our way
of the Great Forge? I think not.
to Narcissus, I guess. We'll pick up all the quests, and then we'll take a flight down to Ashenvale. And then we'll quest in Ashenvale for a bit. It's probably a bit safer. I think this is a better idea than questing in Redridge, getting killed by a 60, and losing the Dragon Slayer buff. Because we have to get these quests regardless. And we also got a Stockade quest while we were in Redridge, which was good. Not too sure how many more we have to pick up for the Stockades, but we'll be in there for a little bit. How long you can do dungeons, or how many times you could do the Stockades. To do it all the way to 32, wow. Not bad. I guess that's why people get the boosts there. Just get mages to boost them from level 24 to, I guess, 30 at least, and then they go to Scarlet Monastery after that. Then they get boosted in Scarlet Monastery from 30 to 40. And then after that, they get boosted in Mardon. They don't even play the game. That's why they're trying to get rid of boosting. Get boosted in Mardon from 46 to... Or they get boosted in maybe in Zul'Farrak. So I guess you can only get to 40, right? You have to be 46. I guess you could still get XP in Mardon if you're lower than 46. I guess they might quest for a bit, then go to Mardon, get boosted from 46 to 55, and then maybe they do a Blackrock Depths boost from 55 to 60. Or a boost in, oh, there's the boat right there. Hopefully we make it. For you can get boosted in Sunken Temple as well. There's so many places you can boost. I think Upper Blackrock Spire is one of them as well. I hope we make the boat, guys. There's a guy waiting on it. Run. This guy's just standing there. We'll make it nice. Bunch of people on the boat. And then in TBC, you could boost in, I think it's the slave pens. From like, I don't know, 62 to close to 70. A full crew today, lads. Haul some canvas and earn your way. Who said that? This guy. This guy's RPing up here. He's got Sanctity Aura. Increases holy damage done by 10%. Sounds pretty good. Probably use that instead of Devotion Aura if we feel like our survivability is alright. Could use red aura too. I think feel pretty good. Not as good as Sanctity. We have a talent, guys. Forgot about that. So I forgot to level it up. Conviction. We'll get another rank of Conviction. 2% more crit. Another 1% crit. I was thinking about taking Deflection. Helps quite a bit, but just focus on damage for now. And here's the boat to... I wonder what's faster, waiting for the boat to leave? Or taking a flight to Darnassus? We'll take the boat. Pretty sure it doesn't stay here for too long. I think I mentioned this before, but this boat... There's actually a boat that comes here, up here. Brings you to Azurmist Isle, which is where the Draenei ship crashed. I forget what their city's called. It's called the Exodar. That's the name of the ship. Supposedly the Blood Elves are from space too. I'm not too sure if that's true. They're also looking for a home. Swiftness Zanza. Wow, that would be pretty good. Run speed increased by 20%. I think it's for 2 hours. It's actually really smart for leveling. I think we have to be a certain reputation, though, to use the Zanzas. That would be awesome if rep was the count bound in vanilla. Because then you could buy a Zanza like this and you'd have 20% movement speed. Even though it wouldn't really matter. Because by that level, you'll probably have your mount. But you could get to that island by just swimming to it. Even at a low level. But they sell it there. It's an island just off of Stranglethorn Vale. It's just over here. It's like a ZG island, I guess they call it. That's what I call it. And you can get elixirs. There's another elixir that gives you 50 SAM, 50 Spirit, which is pretty good as well. Lasts 2 hours. And it's run speed only increase, so it doesn't increase mount speed. Not a bad pot for raid either if you're, you know, having trouble moving out of mechanics. It helps quite a bit. Speeds you up. There we go. We went to each city today, guys. We're in Stormwind, then we went to Ironforge, and now we're in Darnassus. So we'll head up here and we'll pick up these 2 quests that we need for Black Fathom Deeps. Quite a bit of traveling today. We can jump up from there now. Maybe on the other side.
Empowered by the ancient rites of the chaotic old gods, the members of the Twilight's Hammer strive to bring about the return of their dark patrons and spread death and terror across the world. We believe that the Twilight's Hammer has allied with the Naga and are amassing in Blackfathom Deeps on the coast of Ashenvale. Whatever evil plan brews in the depths of the old temple must be thwarted. Wage war on the Hammer and bring back proof of your deeds. Your efforts will be rewarded handsomely.
Many rumors circulate these days about the union of the Twilight's Hammer and the Naga in Blackfathom Deeps on the coasts of Ashenvale. My role here with the Argent Dawn is to collect as much information as I can so we know when and where help is needed. It has been weeks now since I sent a scout to check on the activity at Blackfathom Deeps. Argent Guard Thailrid has not yet reported back. My other scouts are preoccupied with pressing matters. Seek out and aid Thailrid for me, adventurer.
Alright, so there we go. We got all the quests we need for Blackfathom Deeps. Next episode, we'll start in Ashenvale, guys. Do a little bit of questing in Ashenvale. Check out the vibes of that zone. Hopefully hit level 24, and then hopefully also get into a group for Blackfathom Deeps. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.